Well, guys, I've noticed every time I post a video where I'm using a microphone like this, a wireless microphone, that I will get those comments from people saying that I sound like I'm winded just trying to walk and talk. And the fact of the matter is, when you use a microphone like this microphone is placed, right here. So every time you breathe, it sounds through this microphone because it's that sensitive. And that's just the nature of these wireless microphones. I guess that I could hold my breath and try to talk. I mean, I could go maybe and try to hold my breath and try to make videos or something. Maybe these people will be happy, but it's like people try to find any little thing they can to try to be negative, to try to pick. And, one guy commented about the way I was breathing using this microphone. And I went and looked at this Facebook page, and he looked like he was probably 25 or 30 pounds overweight. I mean, he had a big fat face and everything, and trying to pick, at me because I sounded to him like that. I was out of breath making the last video on this channel, and it's because the wireless microphone like this, everything is right here, and when you breathe through this, it's right under your nose and your mouth, and when you talk, it sounds through this microphone. If you have any kind of sinus issues, allergy issues, and your nose is stopped up or anything like that, it makes it even worse. And people love to listen to how I breathe, and they're like this, trying to listen to how I breathe and trying to find fault. Anytime you get on YouTube, you always have these trolls that are complete, pathetic losers, and they're listening so closely, trying to find something to bitch about, complain about, or try to build themselves up about. And it's kind of funny, actually, because, they don't do nothing themselves. They don't make any videos themselves. They haven't really done anything. And they don't understand, about wireless audio, that when it's right here and you're trying to walk and you're trying to talk, at the same time, you're going to have to breathe. And that breath is picked up through these microphones, and it amplifies through these microphones. But people are childish. People like to find fault. They want to rip someone else down, to build themselves up. And it's been that way since I've been on YouTube. And that's why I don't use, wireless microphones a whole lot because, I can use another microphone that, and on the camera microphone, and it doesn't do that at all. You don't hear, the breathing because it's not right under your nose. I like to see these people that are making these comments and bitching and complaining take these microphones like this and walk a mile and put it right under their nose and their mouth and try to talk and see how it sounds. I mean, really, people are ridiculous. They really are. And it does get frustrating at times, but it goes to show how completely pathetic that a lot of people are. Well, not a lot of people, but a few people. It's not the majority. I mean, most of you all are great, wonderful people, and I care about all of you, and I appreciate all of you. But some of these people, there's always a few that are trying to pick, that are trying to cause problems, and picking on someone because they use a microphone to try to get better audio so you can all hear me better. If I used the microphone, the DJI Action 4, without this, today walking and talking, there'd been a lot of wind noise. So it messed the audio up. And people have complained about that. So it doesn't really matter what, I do. Someone's going to complain about it regardless. Someone's going to complain no matter what I do. If I use this, they're going to complain that I'm breathing funny. I'm out of breath trying to make a video because it's right under my nose and my mouth. If I use just a camera, the action camera, it's going to have a lot of wind noise because this right here on top is called a dead cat. And this blocks, some of the bad wind noise to keep the audio where you can understand it. So either way I would have went with this or without this, someone would have bitched, complained, and moaned. It's just the way that it goes. So, if you have plans to start a YouTube channel, just know that there's going to be people out there. Majority of people are great. Majority of people watching this video are great. But a lot of people, or some people, are going to pick. They're going to try their best to find something to pick about. They're going to try to find something to be negative about in the comments. They're going to look at how you breathe, how you talk, how you walk, how your skin looks, how your hair looks, how your hat might be a little bit crooked. They're going to look at everything in minute detail and they're going to point it out. They're going to try to make a comment to try to rip someone down. And that's what they do. So if you plan on starting a YouTube video, you gotta thick skin. And it doesn't really bother me, I just delete and ban. But I want to make a video here to talk about this for people who want to start, a YouTube channel. If you do, know you're going to be under the microscope or the magnifying glass of a lot of people that are just trying to find fault. A lot of trolls, a lot of little boys with their little peckers trying to cause trouble, trying to make themselves feel like they have a 8 incher when you actually have, maybe 3.5 inches. That's just the way that it goes. You want to feel like men when they're actually little boys. And it's just the way that it is. That's just the facts of the matter. So if you start a YouTube channel, know you're going to have those trolls out there. And know you're going to have to get to you don't really care what they think. And that's why I'm making this video, because I know a lot of people watching these videos want to start YouTube channels themselves. So know you're going to be looked at, everything you do, everything you say, everything in the background of your videos, everything is going to be put under the microscope by these trolls. They're going to try to point it out. They're going to try to do everything they can to bring you down, to rip you down, to build themselves up, when they're really themselves, pathetic losers who haven't done anything whatsoever at all. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you all. And I'll see you guys in the next video, hopefully.